I'm playing guitar, and this guy is like so weird. He's like, he's he says to me like, "You have such a beautiful voice," or whatever, and I was like, "Oh, thanks, man," you know, because we thought this dude was literally a serial killer, so we were just like, "Fuck it, we're just gonna agree with whatever he says." So they're like, "Oh yeah," and then my one buddy tries to like talk while I'm playing like guitar, and the guy's like, "Shut up! He's playing. It's beautiful. You need to shut up and you need to respect it." And I was just like, "Oh my god, this is fucking nuts." So like, time goes on, and you know, we're done like drinking. We're pretty much out of beer. My buddy's like about to go to sleep, and he rolls his like sleeping bag out. And I guess he rolled it on a rock, and he laid down like on a rock. And he picked up like, it was a big, oh damn, it was a big rock. Hey. It was a big rock, and so he just throws it over his shoulder, and my guitar was back there, and all I hear is like boing, and like put a crack like right into my guitar. I was just like, oh, what the fuck. So I was like, whatever, I'm drunk, I don't give a shit. I'll figure that out later. So anyways, I was not about to just like, I'll let my buddy go to sleep there, and I was like watching over him, like making sure that guy wasn't trying nothing funny. Like I was staying up with that guy, like making sure nothing weird was fucking going on. Anyways, so we're like talking, and eventually I tell him like, I'm gonna freaking go get some sleep, you know. I'm just kind of like, I still don't really know how this guy is. I still don't really know what type of person he is. I'd like to think that he's not a killer, but I mean, we drove like 2 hours up a mountain and we found him somehow. So anyways, he's like, I'm gonna go into the woods and do some elk calls, because I guess he called himself the Elk Man. He had like Elk Man tattooed on his fingers. It was really fucking weird. Anyway, so I was like, alright dude, sounds cool, man. You know? And like, I went to like lay down, kind of close my eyes, and I just like gave him a little bit. I gave him a little benefit of the doubt, and he was like just standing. He was just like standing over me. And I could kind of see, like my eyes weren't open, but they were kind of cracked, so I could kind of see him there. So I did like I just kind of woke up slightly sort of thing, and was like, hey man, let me hit that cigarette. And so he like gave me the cigarette, and I hit it or whatever. And then he was like, alright dude, I'm going in the woods. And so I kind of like watched him go off to the tree line. And he fucking like disappeared in the trees, and I could hear him doing his little elk calls or whatever the fuck, is like brrr. And I could hear him doing like, hey, thank you for following Geek Angels, thank you brother. But I could hear him making these fucking weird calls in the woods, and he was like brrr. And so I was like, oh, we need to get the fuck out of here, like, right now. Like, we need to fucking go. So, my buddy literally was asleep. I went over to him, I shook the fuck out of him, and I said, we need to get the fuck out of here. And he hopped up, grabbed the sleeping bag, and he just, like, started fucking running. Like, he just was gone. Like, Forrest Gump gone. I grabbed whatever shit, my busted up guitar, and we were just like sprinting down the fucking mountain like as fast as we could. We like literally ran a mile in like no fucking time at all. Anyways, so so we get to like our campsite, and we had a tent there and everything, and we just fucking ripped that shit like right out of the fucking ground. Like just tore that out of the fucking ground, threw it in the back of the Chevy Cruze. And we fucking just took off. We just bolted out of there. And it was funny because he gave us like, we had like 2 cans of food or whatever from him. And I told my buddy, I was like, I'm fucking starving, dude. And one was like, SpaghettiOs or some shit like that. So I fucking opened up the SpaghettiOs and I was eating it in the car. My buddy's like, dude, you're eating a serial killer's fucking SpaghettiOs right now. And I was like, no, fuck that. And I took it and threw it out the car window. Fucking toss that shit. But yeah, and then we proceeded to go to a restaurant, like for breakfast, and we looked like literally mountain men. We were all fucking dirty. And we got like cheeseburgers at like fucking, I think it was like 8 in the morning we got cheeseburgers, and these people were like, we got like cheeseburgers and coffee, and they were like, what the fuck happened to these guys? And that was our story of the homeless guy that almost murdered us. Literally, dude, I can't make that shit up. Like, that's, I could get my buddy on here too, who was with me. We couldn't make that shit up. So when we talked to the girls the next day, we said like, hey, you know, what did you guys do? You know, and they were like, oh, well, we just went up the mountain. We lost you guys. You know, we were a little concerned about that, but we figured you guys would figure it out. And they said, well, yeah, we just went up there. We shot some guns a little bit, and then we just drank some beers, and then we went to sleep. And then I told them our story, and they fucking were like, we should have gone with you guys. Sounds like you guys had a fucking riot. I was just like, well, it was sketchy. It was a real sketch. Like, the ultimate sketch. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. My Pip-Boy is fucking up. Sorry. Oh, damn. But so, yeah, that was some fun times in Colorado. Man, that shit was fucking crazy. Where the fuck am I going right now? I gotta go talk to somebody and get this fucking guy's pardon. I gotta go here.
Hey.
Oh, damn. Pointing a gun right at your face. I need to talk to you, I think.
Caravan, citizen, pilgrim, or...
What? Am I a courier? Am I a courier, or what? Do I just keep lying to people and say I'm a courier? That's my dog. I don't know what he's barking at. I guess I'm a courier.
Just need something for the logbook, keeping tabs on traffic throughout.
Whatever.
If you're looking for the commanding officer, he's in the back. Although, he's got a lot on his plate, so if you speak with him. Also, if you need any gear checked, we can get you up and running again. Once you fill out the work orders and sign for the parts, of course.
Oh, well... Oh, yeah.
Prim? Hayes units is stationed up there. We're having problems with some of the NCRCF convicts.